Hey everyone, so we will be doing this room prioritize from Tryhackme. I have already started the room, so let's see what we have here. So we don't have anything, we can add list. So what if we type anything and add a date. So we can see it is present here. We can do test 3 and another date. So we can see that it is ordered by the name. Like if we do something like AAA and then a later date, so it's ordered by the way we entered. So there's a sort by. So if we do title, then it's sorted by the title, like AAA test, and if we sort by date, so we can see it's ordered by the date. So we have to figure out what's going in the background. So let's pull up our notes. We will zoom in a little bit. So what can be in the background? Something like select all from table order by, and we control this, right? So see if we can change the value of this title. So we can go here, and we know that we have this, so we can also check if we can control this or not by typing our DSC. That will order it in descending order. If you do this and execute, so we can see we have SQL injection here. So now we have to figure out how to get the data from here. If you type union, if you try to do union, it will not work. So we have to figure out some way. So if you go to Google and search for order by SQL injection, you will go to first, you will get this post trigger SQL injection in query structure post. So if you read this, I have already read this, and you can see we have an exploit here where we can use a blind SQL injection tag, but it will be like choose one position at a time. So we have to brute force the flag. So next question is, where could be the flag? Where could be the flag? So generally we can try for flag in flag. So let's try this. Like we will try it later. First we have to figure out this thing. So we can use case when select. We don't need ASCII, we can use by using substring only. So we can make query like case when select substring flag. We are supposing that we have flag as the table name and column name, flag from flag. Okay, and if this is equals to F, because we know the first letter of flag is flag, as we can see it's asking for 4 letters, so it must be a flag and then the flag format. So we tried this, and if this is true, then we will return title, else we return date. And so we can close it, close all of this in this. Let's see, does this statement do any good. We go here and put it here and execute. So we got in ascending order, right? Like sort by title, A, then T, then T3. Let's see what if we don't have F. Like if we do A, then that order is changed. You can see test it. It is now ordered by date. So we can exploit this thing, but we have to do it one by one. So we will write a Python script for that. So let me copy this whole thing and paste it here. So URL equals to this thing. Let me just resize this a little bit. Where is equals to this thing. Right. Now what we can do, we can import request so response is equals to dot get URL plus query to check that does we get anything. We can do this to see. Do we get anything? So we get the response. So now what we have to do is make a brute force for this thing. So what we can do is like import strings or string, then we have we can do like cars is equals to letters plus numbers, oh no, that's digits, plus we have the curly braces. What's flag? So what we can try is, so the logic I am using to do this thing is, if we have query and then we have title, so we will get a response, right? We will get a response. Let's call it response 1. Response 1. We will get this response here, and if we do another response 2, so I'm trying to make a differentiator, like what will be the right difference or not. Like in order to do an if else condition, so we can try this. We know that these are not equal, so it should return false, and it returns false. And if we just do like something like this, if we do a response 3 and this title, response is title, so what will happen? We will get true. So we know when we are getting the right response or not. So with this logic we can move forward. We can say for I in gas where is equals to, we can just move this whole statement here only. Now we will use f strings to do this thing. We know this will be a counter, and this will be also, we will be controlling this thing. So we will put some values here. Counter is equals to 1, flag equals to nothing for now, and the flag here will be val plus 1, right? So we have the query here. Now we can do a response. URL plus query. Now if we get the response is equals to the rest one, or we should do it yes, that we are getting the right. This is the yes because it will give the right answer, so that the correct when we choose the correct option it will give yes. So if it is equals to yes, then what we can do is flag plus equals to I, counter plus equals to 1, and then break, and let's print the flag out. Let's see what do we get here. And if we run it right now, the flag is, we get nothing. I should try to print what we get here. Get it right? What we're trying to control. If we do like print trying I, we can see what does it give. Trying I, trying F. We should get something for F, right? There's something wrong with the code. Let me fix the code. Let us print the query. And we'll give what's happening. So we are trying case when select substring 1 flag equals to F. Oh, we forgot the quotes. Right here, we forgot these things. And should fix the code. And we break at F. So yeah, this is working fine. So we have to just brute force this thing. So let me create a brute force so that will do it. So if it's flagged, then we can just print the variable with end equals to 0, nothing. We can print the flag is a flag, and nice. This will look good, and we can run this thing for 1 maybe. Let's see, are we getting flag or not? And if let's go to this and this, And one more thing we can do, if this thing if the eye reaches this, that means we have completely get the flag. We can break out of it maybe, or we can do exit. Let's try this now. Okay, we are getting something. So it's giving the flag at every time we do. Let's let it run for some time and see, does it get anything good out of it. I don't think it's still breaking. Let us revisit the code. Trying to fix the code for characters and I query equals to this in case when this thing counter. Date equals to rest equals to this thing get print I and this thing. If res equals to yes, then this thing, this thing should print this here, or we should push that down there. And then we should print it again. Plus equals to y. Plus equals to y. This should not take this much time, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. Let's see. Like F. Oh. My bad. I know what's wrong. So we should not move this counter. We should move this counter from here. Now it will run as expected, I guess. ABCD. So it's working fine, I guess, for now. Let's see if it catches the other things or not. Oh, it's working fine now. So I will let it run. Let's see what do we get. You can just indent the code a little bit, better reading. Remove this debugging line. We don't need this. And we will let it run. I'll fast forward now. Meet you later. So we can see we found the flag. I don't know why it's not stopping, but we found the flag. That's all what we want. We can close this thing. We will now submit the flag. Let's check is it working or not, and we complete the room. That's all for this video. The moral of the story is that we should not trust the user input in any case, even if it is order by. Thank you.